We're continuing to look at properties of logs, so this is a reminder of those properties that we learned yesterday. Our goal today is to use these properties to condense as well as evaluate logs. Condensing means to rewrite as a single log. The first thing I notice is I have a coefficient, so that will become a power for what I'm taking the log of. We have that on both logs, so we'll start there. Becomes log of x to the 1/2, which you could write as the square root of x if you want, plus log of x plus 1 cubed. Then we'll condense the addition to multiplication. Remember, we can't just change the adding to multiplication. Something else has to change as well in order to keep it equal. And what changes is we rewrite it as a single log. Remember, when we were expanding, we added the log in. This time we're going to cut it out. So we have log, and I'll rewrite this as square root of x times the quantity x plus 1 cubed. All of this is what we're taking the log of. Notice that that second log is now gone. Second example, we have a coefficient that will become a power. So we start by rewriting this as natural log of x plus 2 squared minus natural log of x. The subtraction will condense to division, again down to a single log. That x plus 2 squared goes in the numerator. We cut out that second natural log and just put the x in the denominator. Finally, we have one that looks fairly complicated, but if we take this a step at a time, we should be able to get this condensed fairly easily. Inside the grouping symbols, I see addition, so I will condense that down to a single log, in this case log base 2 of x times the quantity x minus 8. I can't stress enough, we cut out that second log. I have a lot of students that want to hang on to that when they're condensing. Don't do that, cut it out. We are condensing to a single log. You will know your answer is correct if you are asked to condense when you only see one log in your expression. Finally, we have that coefficient, so we will take everything that we are taking the log of to the 1/3 power. Another option is to write it as a cube root. Since I'm grouping my x times x minus 8, to me, it looks a little neater to put it as a cube root instead of keeping those brackets there and using the 1/3 power. Now we're going to use our properties to evaluate without a calculator. Some of you may be able to do this without the properties, and that's fine. For some of you, seeing the properties may help you understand where these answers are coming from. So I see division. I'm going to start by expanding that to subtraction. Log base 5 of 1. 5 to what power is 1? And the answer is 0. Log base 5 of 125. 5 to what power is 125? And that's 3, so we get -3. For part B, I see this power. I'm going to rewrite that as a coefficient. So we have 5 times log base 2 of 8, and now I can write that 1/2 as a power as well. So I'm going to take that 1/2 and multiply it by my 5, and then I can evaluate log base 2 of 8, which is 3. So 5/2 times 3, for some of you that really aren't a fan of fractions, putting that 3 as 3 over 1 may help you get this multiplied straight across as 15/2. This last one we will condense. Log base 4 of 32 divided by 2. Get rid of that second log when you condense. 32 divided by 2 is 16. And 4 to the second power is 16. You have 2 U-Try questions today.